you're on social media thinking that ginger ale is gonna stop. Okay, so basically that's the befall you people, man.
That's Roman Tesla.
Yeah.
And really, you think about it, like the brother said, Yahweh Shema Shai has a multitude of ways to touch the people.
That's right.
Diseases and pestilence is only one way. The Most High can and will collapse the economy.
That's right.
To where even if there was a medicine or a vaccination to treat or cure certain pestilences, you might not be able to afford it because you have no job. You more, you know what I'm saying? You more concerned with filling your refrigerator and pantry with oodles and noodles to fill your stomach, and you got an eye towards your kids that they die, you can eat them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
man, the Most High the Most High has so many options to touch you in judgment that you can't even begin to fathom how to get away from it.
You know what's another option? You can't get those certain goodies or amenities unless you get the chip.
Yeah.
That's to your damnation, man. The Lord is, you can't, his ways are not our ways, man. You can't put the Lord in a bottle and think that you have what he has planned for this place mapped out. Because we speak the words of prophecies, but the Lord does what he wants, man. You know? Like you said, it's going to be things that aren't written, man, that are going to happen. You know, we only know the things that, are written here in the scriptures. There's going to be things that we've never seen before taking place, man. There's going to be newly formed creatures that we've never seen before. All right? So, yes, we have the truth, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. But there's certain things that the Lord hasn't even revealed to us, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, this is Deuteronomy 20:60. It says, "Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee." And the point is in 61, "Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed."
Man, so, we don't know. The Lord does what he wants, man. We just hope and pray, and keep the faith that we're on the right side of judgment when it comes down on the people.
Right. So anybody's got any closing scriptures?
Keep reading the second Ezra.
Yeah. 2 Ezra 16:15, "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out, till it consume the foundation of the earth."
Once again, we're skipping forward, coming back. Skipping forward, coming back. Because these diseases, these aren't the end-all, say-all. These are just signs that we're coming closer and closer to the end of judgment, man. Okay? We keep touching upon the destruction through fire, which is going to come through the ICBM missiles. But before that prophecy comes to pass, like the brother keeps speaking on as well, the Spirit's going to speak about the mark of the beast, the implementation of the RFID microchip, in which even one of the lessons the Apostle Ariana did today was he spoke upon that once the RFID microchip gets implemented and pushed and forced, we out of here, man. Okay, but that's going to get pushed and implemented and forced in the midst of all these other plagues happening through the prophecies written from Yahweh Shem Shai. Keep going.
Verse 16, "Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer, returneth not backwards, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. Woe is me, woe is me. Who will deliver me in those days?"
And going into the names, okay? Because you have, just like we're speaking about ISUPK, speaking against John the Baptist, being a man of the Lord, and really idolizing Jean Yohanan, man. Okay?
God killed
General Yohana is a man in the flesh. General Yohana cannot save you from the oncoming destruction, man.
Right. General Yohana did not go on the cross and it was glorified like Yahweh Shah was.
Right. The only beings and entities that can deliver us from the oncoming destruction are Yahweh Wah, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Through the Holy Spirit, man.
That's right.
Keep going.
Okay. Verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars.
It says the beginning of famine and great death, meaning that there's prophecies of famine that ain't even here yet. Bros keep putting in the group the pictures of the empty shelves.
Yeah.
Man, imagine when the shelves are empty for 5, 6 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Oh man.
You're gonna really see the animal spirits in people, man.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna see the manifestation of the lack of faith in people, man.
Man, hey, yeah, you're right. You see what niggas was doing on the Popeye chicken sandwich, and it was in abundance.
Right.
Niggas wasn't even hungry, and they shooting, and killing, and fighting, and you know, all kind of metal bullshit, and the stores were fully stocked. So like bro said, when they fully empty, man, hey, all the cards on the table.
Yeah.
Hey man, goddamn cannibalism at its fullest, all kind of shit, man.
And that's when all these times of building up, you know, doing these lessons, fellowshipping, sacrificing, doing the things that we know that we have to do through the Spirit. That's when we're gonna really see the fruits of those labors, man. Because now it's like us cultivating and tilling the land and planting these seeds. But as we get to a point that we're gonna receive the fruits of those spirits, man. The fruits of the fruits of those labors. And the time that we're gonna really see the fruits and the production and the abundance of those labors is gonna be when we need it the most.
That's right.
In the most trying times in which the plays are fully magnified, man. In which you won't see an out of a situation other than going to Yahweh Yahweh Shai to deliver you, your family, understand this too, Akim, that we are fighting and trying our best to prove ourselves to be pillars for our nation, man.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's bigger. It's more than just you and your family. You might have a rib or two, or you know, your kids, stuff like that. You're gonna literally have Israelites following you for guidance, looking to you the same way that they look at the apostles and disciples, the same way they look to Yahweh Shai on a certain level. I'm not saying we Yahweh Shai, but when you are the connection and the mediator and the conduit between them, their particular soul, their particular salvation, and the spiritual realm, they're looking at you in that same light, man.
Yeah. That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 18 again, it says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars and the powers, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils.
Then the power shall stand in fear. And even like we spoke about earlier in the group chat, man, here it is. You got the coronavirus, you got the American stock market in super volatile waters, man, in which, y'all know me, man, the stock market can collapse at any moment. I ain't really going to it in depth, you know, but the U.S. stock market hits certain levels that if it doesn't bounce or rebound or gain a certain level of stability soon, it can very easily collapse, man. The U.S. stock market has already hit vital levels in which it can very easily and very quickly collapse. That's why you had the Federal Reserve cut down the interest rates, man, because they know that they're in a very critical moment in time, in which if they don't put a certain level of floor beneath the stock market and it goes below that level with all the disease and pestilence and the fragility or the level of how fragile the market is, If they don't support it, it collapse in a matter of hours. And these people that know, they know that. You see what I'm saying? But that's the reason in which these powers stand in great fear. Because they not only do they see the writing on the wall, they know that they're outside the fall. That's why they're trying everything they can do to bypass the spirit of prophecy, man. Go ahead.
It says, the beginning of wars and the powers shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, what shall I do when these evils shall come?
So what should we do? We should do what we have to do to get right with Yahweh Hashem Shai, man. You know? Going into reading, attending, all right, listening, doing things we have to do to when our Lord Yahweh Shai returns. It says, when Yahweh Shai returns, shall he find faith? Yeah, faith on the earth, man. Working on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Bringing, feeding the sheep and the flock of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Growing in faith, growing in works, growing in responsibilities and handling your duties as a man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 19, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent and scores for amendment.
So these things that are being sent from the heavens, they're being sent for an amendment, man. Okay? And you know, if you're familiar with like the Constitution, you have the articles and the legislation in the Constitution, but then you have amendments. And what are the amendments? The amendments are levels of correction.
Right.
So not only are these things, these plagues, these prophecies, these famines, these pestilences, not only are they being sent for amendment for to give the 2/3 opportunity to get right with Yahweh Hashem Shai, they're sent also for amendments for us, so that we can see and recognize the things that are happening. Okay, and understand that hey, we getting close.
That's right.
It's time for us to get right.
Yeah.
It's time for us to level up. It's time for us to have patience. It's time for us to embrace whatever it is Yahweh Hashem Shai has for us to get better, man.
Right.
For us to become more righteous, for us to have more faith. You know what I'm saying? For us to trust and believe that Yahweh Hashem Shai is working with us on the individual and collective level, man. That's all I had.
So I guess we just close this out. Hey, to the spirit, power of Yahweh Hashem Shai. Lord willing, you edifying. We come into times of prophecy, man. So it's getting tighter, man. So without further ado, once again, we're gonna give all praise to the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Chakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And peace, love, and salutation to all you Akim that's pushing his truth and truth sincerity. See you next time, Lord willing. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.